The answer seems so obvious, it begs the question, what is your plan for these schools? Do you have one? It didn't sound like it earlier. Because without a viable plan for these and the Career and Tech Center, there is no hope of closing our funding gap, and there is no money left to pay the teachers appropriately. All of the options on the table today are short-sighted and don't solve the long-term problem. Look longer term. Don't just kick the can down the road. Are the schools in option 5 the right ones? You don't know that until you determine your offset costs and have a viable financial solution. Don't rush to close schools and take that flexibility out of the system until you do. I have quantified the economic impact of the proposed school closures, and option 2 or 5 don't cut it. But the maximum savings plan saves about $88 million more than option 2 over 10 years. Let me repeat that, $88 million more than option 2. Now, I've heard a few arguments as to why this plan won't work, but most of them can be refuted by your own data in the BAC report. And if there is data we don't have, then please get community involvement into the process and give it to us. The only real argument I've heard about why this option wouldn't work is that you can't consider capital savings because the commissioners don't really have to fund that money. I see 2 huge problems with that. First, the Board of Ed has serious trust issues with the commissioners. And second, we're willing to close schools in good condition to save minimal amounts of money and then let our kids sit in poor condition buildings for the foreseeable future. That doesn't bode well for the future of our county. So, back to solving the problem. I have floated an idea to several of you about how to convert capital savings into annual operating savings credit. The only missing piece is an upfront commitment from both the BOE and the commissioners to do the right thing long term so you can pay the teachers now. But the disconnect between the BOE and the commissioners is staggering. We elected you guys to represent us collectively. Stop with the politics and the excuses. I'm making a call to arms. Sit down in joint work sessions, include community reps, have a dialogue, and design a long-term viable plan for the county as a whole. The maximum savings option doesn't have to be the answer, but it shows that there are better, data-driven financial solutions out there. It will take a little creative thinking, but I know of 88 million reasons why you should try. I'll bet the teachers would agree, and I know the students deserve it. Thank you very much.